Hey everyone, it's Bodhi Gallo with Stryker Digital. For those who don't know me, we run a local marketing agency for about 500 to 600 home service business owners all around the world. Today I'm doing a Google SEO audit for Thunder Cleaning Services out of OKC, Oklahoma City. First things first, and I like to audit someone's profile. First thing I like to do is to throw the actual business name right into Google. So I looked up something like Thunder Cleaning Services OKC. The company showed up number one. This is super important. A lot of painting companies actually run into this issue where they'll name their company something like Green Dot Painting, Blue Dot Painting. The issue with that is if you look up that keyword, Blue Dot Paint will show up first over your domain. It makes it much harder to rank from an SEO perspective. But when it comes into this website, going into their Google profile, set up good. They have cleaning services in the name and OKC, which is awesome. When it comes to doing local SEO, I tell everyone, no matter what business you are, have the service you provide in the name. For example, if this was a junk removal company and they had junk removal, Thunder Junk Removal Services OKC, that would also be a great name. But if the name of this company was just Thunder Services, much harder to rank on the Google Map Pack and for local SEO. This is a really good start right here. One thing that is sketchy with this profile, they only have 34 reviews right now, but I'd be careful of. It looks like it's verified at a house. The issue with this, when it is verified at a house, when one of your competitors could actually drive to your address, click suggest edit on the profile, and say that the place is either closed, not open to the public, and then add photos right there. You have to be really careful when you are at a house until you have about 100 to 200 reviews plus. The reason why I'm saying that is the more reviews you have, the harder it is to actually remove one of these profiles. But you also have to be worried about, like, if you do a bad job cleaning their house, you break something and you have a crazy homeowner, they can drive to your house, drive to your business address. Not a great idea, but is what it is. Do everything you can to get a physical location. And then when it comes to the website, H1 tags, pretty good. Hassle-free cleaning services in Oklahoma City. I usually like to put like the number one top rated house cleaning company in Oklahoma City. Not a big fan of this form. In my opinion, it's way too long. I like a quick form, something like what's your name, what's your email address, what's your phone number, and then what's your address. That's all that's really needed. I feel like with this form, your bounce rate is probably extremely high. Instant quote. Not a big fan of that. Complete cleaning experience you'll enjoy. Hiring cleaning, not bad. Book online, clean, repeat, and save. Would probably fix this section. Move out cleaning, recurring cleaning, one-time clean. None of this stuff says house cleaning service. Like right here, I'd put something like house cleaning service, not one-time clean. Pretty bad keyword. Recurring cleaning, another bad keyword. Nobody really searches that. Move out cleaning, good keyword. There's always search volume behind that. It's a keyword we actually like to target. How everything's done, our work. So one thing I think, or two things this homepage is missing is, first and foremost, you should have your Google business profile embedded on the footer of every single homepage. Second, there's no social proof or no reviews on this page. I really am a big fan of showing social proof in Google reviews right here when you land on the page. Social proof is really important, especially if you're going into someone's house to clean it. If someone's hiring your company to go in their house, clean their belongings, you need social proof, because if you don't, they're going to go with another company who does. If we go into the rankings, house cleaning Oklahoma City, this is how they currently rank. The number one competitor in their market, the top rated company, is Home Made Better. The second is Happy Cleans Oklahoma City. And the third is Merry Maids, which is a franchise. Happy Cleans right here, they don't have a Google business profile, which is interesting. Address unavailable. But the reason why they do rank number two, this is the only way to really rank a service area business profile, is having Cleans Oklahoma City in the name. But otherwise, Home Made Better, Happy Cleans, Merry Maids. I'll get into Home Made Better a little later. I'll see what they're doing on their website. And then house cleaning services near me, which a lot of this comes just based off of proximity. and they rank well in this area. It's really hard to rank on this whole map. I'm seeing Merry Maids and then Homemade Better again. In this market, Merry Maids is an SEO powerhouse because they're a franchise. On the other hand, Homemade Better is definitely doing something right here. They're ranked for a lot of different keywords, and they're ranking highly in this area. When it comes to categories on the Google Business Profile, I use this tool called GMB Everywhere. It's about $144 a year or $12 a month. Really great tool to use when auditing Google Business Profiles. Right now, I'm only seeing 2 categories. I'm seeing house cleaning services and then cleaners. I usually like to add other related services like standard house cleaning, deep cleaning services, move-out cleaning, move-in cleaning, recurring maid service, one-time cleaning. These are all keywords that could be added to this business profile. I like to use something like GMB Everywhere to actually add these keywords. So I love SEMrush for audits, real quick and easy. Authority score is a 2. I assume this website has never invested in SEO beforehand. I could usually tell that when there's only 65 backlinks, an authority score of 2. Top organic keywords. This is the way people are finding this company or how Google's crawling it. As you see, traffic's at 0% right now, so they're not really getting much traffic for these keywords. I'm sure they will eventually. If I do Oklahoma City maid service, Happy Cleans, Homemade Better, and then Merry Maids. Interested to see what Homemade Better is doing specifically because they're dominating a lot of the search results in this market. As you see, the H1 tag, professional cleaning company in Oklahoma City. Not a big fan of this, honestly, but let's see their back end of their website. So compared to compared to Thunder Cleaning, Homemade Better is doing about 1.4K in visitors per month with a 29 domain authority score and 2.1K backlinks. So Thunder Cleaning only had 60 backlinks and their authority score was at 2. So clearly this company is investing a ton of money into SEO. And this is how people are finding them. One-time home cleaning service is 18% of their traffic. Homemade Better means they have good brand. Maid service, Oklahoma City, okay. And then best maid service, cleaning services, OKC. So these are the keywords people are finding them for on their website. And that's why they're pretty dominant with traffic. I think a big reason why they are ranked top 3 on Google Maps, this is definitely the biggest organic competitor that's not a franchise in OKC's market. They are investing in SEO. If we go into their backlinks, looks like they're having a lot of backlinks targeted toward Oklahoma City. Right here. Some spammy links. It's going to happen. It's pretty impossible. But they have backlinks from stuff like cleanyourstuff.com, which are niche relevant backlinks, which not only increase your domain authority, but will also increase your rankings. 29 authority score. Looks like they haven't really been building links in a while. A lot of them are falling off between links and referring domains. Probably because they're focusing more on their Google Map SEO now. But compared to Thunder Cleaning Services OKC, that's definitely their biggest competitor. If I was the owner of Thunder Cleaning Services OKC, I would try to get my reviews to about 100, give or take. But a good thing is they have Cleaning Services OKC in the name. If I was to take over this website and take over their account for SEO-wise, first thing I would do, in my opinion, embed a Google map on the footer of the page with the Google business location. Now let's go into the service areas. This map honestly looks horrible, in my opinion. Not sure why this map's even on the website. It should have your service. Yeah, what the hell is going on? Should have your service area locations right here. Okay, perfect. They come out like that, but there's no actual location pages on the back end. Pretty much, it's just saying where you service. I'm not even sure the point of this map, in my opinion. Doesn't do much from SEO purposes. Just seems like pretty much a waste. Let me see. Proudly serving. Perfect. So you have the physical location, not the physical location. You have the service area pages built out. Thunder Cleaning Services, OKC, Eastwood, Reliable Residential Cleaning. Looks like just a bunch of AI content. Again, there's no actual physical map on the footer of the page. So if I was to take over this website, take over this account, what I would probably do on my end is have to rebuild all these location pages and make them look something like this. Here's a nice website I work with, Professional House Cleaning Services in Raleigh, North Carolina. Social proof is right there. Frequently asked question, more social proof again right here. And then we embed the maps on the footer of every single page, like I was telling you earlier. So people actually know where you are and where you're located. Not only where you're located, but Google also gets to know this. If I go to service areas and I go to, let's say, Cary, same thing. Professional house cleaning services in Cary, North Carolina. The different services that are offered. What customers say, social proof, maps embedded on the footer of the page. But this is a pretty good website to go off of if you are looking to do SEO. We absolutely cook for this website. Shout out Rob. If you take a look right here, not bad, not bad. SEO is just starting to rip for this one, as you see right there. And this is how his website's being found. But thank you for listening to my audit. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. This is my first SEO roast / audit. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk soon. Thank you, guys.